So Travis Hunter probably going to be the number one pick in the NFL draft. His name is trending because a lot of people, mostly middle-aged men, are upset with his situation, his personal situation, which is he's going to get married to his fiance who they don't like for him. I don't know if they're saying they don't like her because they don't know her. I think they don't like her for him. But there are so many videos that I've just seen over the last 2, 3 days that I feel like, you know what, let's watch some of these videos together so you guys can see what some of the people who Travis will call haters are saying. One of them being Godfrey the comedian.
Travis Hunter might be cooked. Apparently, his girl did an interview recently, and on that interview, she said that initially Travis wasn't even her type, but he kept going after her, and eventually she gave him a chance. Now, to an untrained ear, that shit sounds okay. It's just the start of a love story. But to anybody that can read between the lines, that shit right there is a red flag. Cause
Might be.
first of all, why is your shawty in interviews saying shit like that? That's some shit you share with family and friends. You don't put that shit on the internet. And secondly, if you have to win somebody over, they don't really fuck with you like that. And the fact that this nigga is the number one college football prospect in the nation, one could assume that she's talking to him for that if he's not her type. Now, obviously, I hope that's not the case, and I wish the best for them in their relationship, but this shit right here is not a good look.
And that's what a lot of people are saying. A lot of people, they don't like the interview, but you know, when you want to be a social media influencer, which who isn't nowadays, especially as somebody who's famous like Travis Hunter, you're gonna have a podcast. You're gonna have maybe a TV show or a YouTube with your fiance, and you share stuff with the internet thinking that you're not gonna get backlash, but so far it's a lot of negative backlash. I mean, I guess they say there's no such thing as bad publicity, but I don't know. I saw an article saying that, oh, is this gonna be trouble for any team that drafts Travis Hunter? And I'm just like, I mean, my Giants could draft him. I hope not.
Hey, to be honest, I don't know how y'all niggas was so surprised about the way Travis Hunter reacted. I mean, if you really look at bro, hey, to be honest, I don't know how y'all niggas was so surprised about the way Travis Hunter reacted. I mean, if you really look at bro, like really look at the nigga, he looks like the type of nigga that you can't tell him no shit about his bitch. Like, we all know a nigga that you would be on some real shit like, hey gang, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't cuff her. If I was you, 3, 4 of the bros fucked her. Travis Hunter, the type of nigga to call the hoe. Like, did you let 4 of my friends fuck her? We, no. And it's crazy that, like, the nigga Godfrey really just giving the nigga some game. You feel me? Like, really just on some OG shit. And I get it. You defending your fiance. But at the same time, gang, it was, like, kind of corny on your end being a young nigga. Because he don't got no dog in y'all fight. He just trying to look out for you because you a good person. But any bitch tell me that I'm not her type, then put me in the friend zone, then 3 months later, now all of a sudden, when my career going crazy, nigga, I'm on the face of NCAA, now all of a sudden you like me? Fuck out of here. Hey,
So yeah, a lot of men have been saying the same thing. Now, I will say that a lot of people really don't understand the timeline between Travis Hunter and his fiance. I've had people try to explain it to me. He said that she met him while he was in high school. I'm hearing at different grades. I'm hearing ninth grade, 10th grade. I'm like, that don't make no sense. But I think he was a senior, which would mean that he was the number one player in the country, and she knew that. But again, he's looking at us like, how can you judge her intention because we don't know her? But a lot of men are just like, oh, I've seen a woman like her before, and so maybe people could say it's trauma that us older men have dealt with while we're saying, hey, be on the, be careful. So Godfrey gets mentioned a lot when it comes to Travis Hunter, and Travis Hunter basically cursed him out for giving his opinion. So what did Godfrey say that was so offensive to Travis Hunter and his fiance? Let's see.
goes out to Travis Hunter. Listen, Travis, I just want you to be careful, man. Yeah, I said it. Be careful. Congratulations on your engagement, but man, you might have to disengage because something about this woman, man.
I guess the
The way
disengaged
she was
part probably
talking
pissed him
to,
off.
and she was talking like she was really that chick. Listen, you love who you love. Facts. Okay, I got that. That's all logical, but something ain't right. I just watched that dumb video of you guys in those matching pajamas that bugged me. And she was like dogging you, going, "Yeah, he wasn't my type." I was like, he wasn't my type.
It wasn't my type.
And then we went to this party, and then we fell in love. I think personally, I don't know when y'all dated, was it high school? I don't give a fuck. But when she found out your stats, bro, that's when I think she's like, "Oh, I love him. I love him." I don't know what she is. She's
That's
like
what a lot of people are
Indian
thinking.
looking,
Men and
Latino
women alike.
looking with a sprinkle of Ebonics. I don't fucking know what she is. But one thing I do know, you need to watch your ass, bro. I'm so serious, man. I just something ain't right. And I'm sure people agree with me right now. They're agreeing with me. Don't get suckered into this shit, bro. You better sign all kinds of fucking papers, man. All right? You better have an ironclad fucking contract because something ain't right. I didn't like that video. He wasn't my type. Remember, you wasn't my type. But when you successful, you everybody's fucking type. You know what I mean? All of a sudden they find out your potential. Now you everybody's type. Be careful with that shit, bro. I'm just saying. I hope Coach Dion is helping him out. He's like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
He is.
You know, I can't tell you what to do. You just gotta have confidence in what you're doing, and I bless you, bless God, and just be careful of the bullshit. I just didn't like what she said. She said, "I'm not your type." Yeah, I think you should have let the bitch go. That's what I mean, I didn't mean to curse, but I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah, that
it
probably
is what
pissed
it
him
is. But Travis, your last name is Hunter, bro. You might have to go hunting real soon, bro. Go Buffaloes.
So Godfrey's not saying anything that a lot of people aren't saying, but because Godfrey's famous, I guess that probably really offended Travis Hunter because he's like, man, there's somebody with this big platform that's giving me a whole bunch of negative shit. So, I mean, he's calling everybody haters because they're worried about him. So Travis will probably never see my video, but at the end of the day, I think people are looking at Travis Hunter like he's a really nice young man, and they're looking at his girlfriend like they just don't think she's the right fit for him. And some of the accusations have actually gotten pretty bad. There's a guy on YouTube called Night Talk. You watch Night Talk's videos, there's some really bad allegations going on with his fiance that I don't even want to speak about because, you know, I guess the more people speak about it, the more it's probably going to enrage some people who believe the allegations. So they already don't like his fiance because they don't think she's a good match for him. But even the people that, if that's their issue, some people out there just believe that he's too young to be married. So that's another thing too, because he's going into the NFL. He's going to be traveling a lot. A lot of times they just look at, you know, athletes like if you're young, just enjoy your life. You know, don't get locked down too early. But I'm sure it's worked for some athletes. So he's an athlete. He can reach out to older athletes for advice because those are going to be the people who he can connect with. Now, I will say there are a lot of athletes that follow me on Instagram, and a lot of them have gone through a divorce. So he's going to get some negative reviews from some of them, but the ones that are married are probably going to be the ones that he's going to want to stay and hang around with to kind of keep his marriage together. But a lot of people just look at it like, if you marry this girl, it's not going to last. And so if it ever gets to that point where they get a divorce, people are going to come back to these videos of people warning him not to get married. But hey, if the Giants draft Travis Hunter, you're going to see me saying, hey, man, you know, stay out of my dog's business. But, you know, right now, as a college player, I just wish him the best. You know, he's already decided to get married. Dion's already spoken to him about a prenup. That's the only person that he probably will listen to. Everybody else just probably sounds annoying to him. And also, a lot of you young guys, y'all don't like to listen to older men because y'all just think that we're whining, or you just feel like you know your person's different or your situation's different. But some men have been through the family court system, and they're trying to prevent you from going through that because right now it's just you and your fiance, Eventually, it's going to be you and your wife and kids. And I hope you get married and it lasts forever and you don't have to go through family court. That's my wish for Travis Hunter. I don't have anything negative to say about Travis Hunter. Some people say that he's naive. And maybe, if you haven't really been into a lot of relationships with a lot of girls and had your heart broken, this could be his first heartbreak if it goes bad. So, wish him the best of luck. Stay out of family court.